What's happening, crypto fam? Happy Tuesday. Good morning and welcome back to Love for Crypto. I'm Scott and it's a pleasure to have you here. I appreciate you taking the time out to consume the content, so thank you. This morning, little chat about DeFi. What's it all mean? What is it? What does it actually mean? Decentralized finance. Does it mean the people will own all finance in the end? It will all be decentralized. So will the people own all the banks? Will the people own all the exchanges? Will everything be owned by at least a certain amount of people in the future? Not that it isn't already, but it's centralized systems. So let's have a little dig into this. We've got some articles up. There'll be a couple linked in the description, no doubt. If you want a news aggregator app, go on App Store, look for crypto news. I'm not plugging them because they're paying me. It's just a pretty decent app that aggregates the news. So who's really using DeFi? There's been a report. Jeeves. So what we want to do is open this bitch in Samsung Internet. But we can't, so fuck it, we'll just read it from here. I wanted the source, you see, the source. I wanted to chase the source. Who's really using DeFi? A new report shines a light. So a new report on the state of Ethereum by Consensus CodeFi shows that a lot of activity in DeFi is driven by so-called super users. In brief, the rise of Compound has brought new life into Ethereum's DeFi landscape, according to a new report. To gauge user activity, the report analyzes general user activity and cross-application use. The report concludes that, though DeFi activity is on the rise, most of its volume comes from repeat users. Interesting. So, the meteoric rise of new Ethereum platforms such as Compound and Uniswap have put decentralized finance use cases for DeFi front and center in the crypto landscape in 2020. A new report by Codify, a subsidiary of the Ethereum software development firm Consensus, shines a light on how many unique users are leveraging these and other DeFi services, even as the value locked in DeFi applications has nearly tripled from April of this year. The report concludes most of the DeFi activity isn't coming from new users, it's coming from old users or repeat users. One of the report's central questions asks if DeFi users are actually taking advantage of the interoperability of Ethereum-based DeFi protocols. In an effort to answer this question, the report analyzes the 79,648 addresses that interacted with a DeFi smart contract in Q2 of 2020. Ethereum surpassed 100 million new unique addresses in June of 2020, and active address usage is up 110% since the beginning of the year. According to the report, out of all the users who have deposited some 1.2 billion worth of Ethereum and Ethereum-based tokens into DeFi applications, only 1,800 of those had sent 100 transactions or more over the course of the quarter. Interesting. Further measuring user activity, the report states that the majority of DeFi users remain loyal to one platform in particular, and rarely use other DeFi apps. These are users who transacted at least once, but no more than 99 times over the course of Q2 2020. When compared to average users, super users had a higher proportion of users who had interacted with at least 2 or 3 different DeFi protocols than users who hadn't. Uniswap captured the majority of these overlapping users, with 1,600 super users active with the platform over the quarter. Kyber Networks came in second with 916 super users, followed by Compound's 367. The report did not indicate how large the account balances were for the user groups. Ultimately, though, it concludes that Compound's explosive rise did little to attract new users who aren't already using DeFi applications. Instead, much of the ramped up activity came from users who were already in the ecosystem. The solution then, the report's authors suggested, is to focus on design, user experience, and education, lest DeFi run the risk of growing in a bubble instead of expanding beyond it. The data suggests, however, that the frenzy stayed within the walls of the existing community. The likely conclusion is that many DeFi innovations run the risk of increasing adoption only within the community of knowledgeable DeFi users. The authors of Codify report stated, of course, it assumes the ultimate goal is to actually grow the size of the DeFi community, the report concluded. Interesting. Think to yourself right now, what's a decentralized exchange? Who promotes DeFi? Who does this? Who does that? And have a little think about what comes in your head first. Now, there's a lot of exchanges out there that promote decentralized finance. They're promoting DeFi themselves, yet they don't seem to be practicing it themselves. It'll come down to the point where most of the exchanges will keep a centralized exchange, i.e. you'll have your crypto in wallets that are within pools. So you'll have your address and your tag and blah, blah. If you then click on the tab that goes to their, say like Binance, you go to their decentralized exchange, no doubt there's not going to be a tag then, you're going to be in control of it, Binance aren't going to insure it, they're going to offer you the service, but once it becomes decentralized and you go into that ecosystem and domain, you were in control yourself. Binance or Bitrue or whoever does it in future will just be like, look, you went decentralized, mate. You know, we can only control the ones that we pulled up. So Compound is the new king of DeFi after just one day of comp trading, apparently. Compound's comp token, and this was June the 16th, by the way. This isn't a new story. This was over a month ago. Compound's comp token has become the largest DeFi token by market cap. Its price increased by 62% and overtaken Maker to earn the top spot. Article in brief, Compound's comp token went live for trading yesterday, 15th of June. Its price quickly soared more than 60% to earn the top spot on DeFi market cap. DeFi market cap, check that out. Total market cap for all the DeFi tokens has now jumped to 3 billion, up from 1 billion less than 2 months. Yeah, I'm alone. The rapidly growing decentralized finance industry has a new top crypto. Compound's comp token went live for trading yesterday and has already overtaken Maker, the previous king of DeFi, in market capitalization by a wide margin. Comp not only surpassed Maker, it now has close to twice as much total market cap as roughly 859 million versus 550 million, according to DeFi data tracking website DeFi Market Cap. What's more, the addition of Comp to the ranks has sent the total market capitalization for DeFi tokens soaring above 3 billion for the first time ever. DeFi tokens had only just reached 2 billion in market cap last week. Compound users started receiving their Comp tokens on Monday, kicking off the community governance. This helped the price of Comp increase 62% to reach $98 per token late yesterday. Damn! The price has since fallen back down to earth a bit, now sitting at 85. Again, this was written in June. Compound is an algorithmic autonomous interest rate protocol on the Ethereum blockchain that is made for developers building open source financial technology and applications. Comp is an ERC20 token that allows holders to vote or delegating governance decisions and allows proposing modifications to the system. Users can supply tokens to a money market to earn interest for Ethereum assets. without trusting a central party. The comp token distribution came after a successful testnet trial and approval of proposal 007. It is now available for trading on the Uniswap exchange. After publicly testing comp with a core group of stakeholders for 3 months, it's fantastic to see comp and the governance process begin to roll out for every user of the protocol. Compound founder Robert Lassner told Decrypt, "We believe DeFi is in early innings and look forward to seeing the industry mature over the coming years. The value of DeFi tokens has quickly grown, over 3.2 billion from 2 billion in 1 week, as users look for loans and try to find ways to earn interest outside of legacy institutions and banks. As recently as April, market cap for DeFi tokens stood at just 1 billion. It's now tripled in less than 2 months. Never seen DeFi market cap. I've legitimately never seen it, man. Never seen it, man. Never seen it in my life, man. Never seen it in my life, mate. But yeah, compounds at the top. Synthetex, Compound, Maker, Ethlem, Balancer, Ox, Meta, Kyber, Ghosted, Bosus, Compound, Curve, UMA. DAI in 18th. Banco Network token, 24th. Interesting. See, I'd never seen this. DeFi market cap. That is interesting. Interesting. So let's break it down a little bit. Let's throw some opinions on it. So what I'm going to do is Binance. So DeFi on Binance. What's Binance's DeFi? Equilibrium, an EOS-based decentralized finance or DeFi project similar to Maker, is adding 4 block producers to its governance system, most notably Binance. Other members include Binance and EOS joined the EOS DeFi protocol to handle smart contract upgrades. Nice. But I wanted really information on the Binance Decentralized exchange, mate. You know, I wanted the information on the DEX, mate. Binance DEX launched on Binance Chain. Invites further community development. Binance DEX, their decentralized exchange, launches on its native blockchain. Binance Chain to empower community growth and foster the industry's long-term vision of peer-to-peer trading. Binance, a leading global cryptocurrency exchange and ecosystem, joins the community in celebrating the launch of Binance DEX, a decentralized exchange running on the Binance Chain. As part of Binance's effort to push the industry forward, the Binance DEX development team invites projects to participate in and issue tokens on the native blockchain. We believe decentralized exchanges bring new hope and new possibilities, offering a trustless and transparent financial system, said CZ. With no central custody of funds, Binance DEX offers far more control over your own assets. We hope this brings a new level of freedom to our community. We will work closely with projects and teams to grow the entire ecosystem. With the Binance Chain mainnet launch, Binance Coin BNB, the 7th largest cryptocurrency by market cap to date, has migrated from the ERC Twitter to BEP2 to become the native assets on Binance Chain, where BNB is used to assist network transactions. Wallets initially supported on the Binance Chain include Trust Wallet, Ledger, Engine, Magnet Wallet, Cool Wallet, Coinome Wallet, Atomic Wallet, Zelco Wallet, and all the rest of the motherfuckers. The launch of Binance DEX follows a 2-month testnet period during which nearly 8.5 million transactions were made across a simulated trading competition. It was a coding competition and a bug bounty program with several new updates and enhancements implemented as a testament to... Mate, you're not coming in here now and doing that. Nah, mate. My cat shagged his bed. He's trying to fuck his bed. You see him hanging over the end of it. Look at him, a dirty little bastard. Mate, you're getting out. You're not. Hey, stop doing that in front of me. He's basically you're having a wank in front of me, mate. Do you realise that? You're masturbating. I'm not even editing this. You're going online doing that, yo. You're on YouTube. You're on YouTube doing that now, lad. Where was we? The launch on a 2-month testnet period during which nearly 8.5 million transactions were made across a simulated trading competition. It was a coding competition and a bug bounty program with several new updates and enhancements implemented as a testament to the community-led nature of the Binance DEX. Many of the new features and open source tools that have emerged on the mainnet are contributions made by the Binance community. To access the Binance DEX, visit binance.org/. And that's legitimately the only bit of the address there. BitTrue go on about decentralization. Let's have a gander at BitTrue for the set. That's better, mate. Lie down. So basically, your DeFi, right? If you have a wallet, your ledger, right? So your ledger, you've got XRP on it. You could have a Trezor ledger or whatever, but you've got XRP on it. Got a bit of this asset, bit of that asset, bit of that asset. You're in control of that ledger. You control it. You're the only person that has access to it. No one else can really use it. That is basically DeFi. It's you in control of your funds, not a central authority. That is basically DeFi. When you're on Binance or BitTrue or any other exchange and you've got your XRP wallet that's also got a tag on said wallet, then you are in a pool. And the wallet is actually the pool. If you search your wallet on Etherscan or XRPscan or whatever token it's for, there will be a lot more in there than what you've got in there because your wallet is just your tag within that pool. So it's an interesting one. For me personally, it's a really, really interesting one. Like, what is actually going to win in the end? What's going to end up at the forefront, right? Now, people don't trust banks to a certain point, but they trust them to give them mortgages. They don't trust banks to a certain point, but they know they have to be insured to a certain amount of capital, 85k. So people are going to want insurance on crypto. So it's interesting, while a lot of people are crying for decentralized finance, DeFi, decentralized exchange, and to be your own bank and control your own value and blah blah. Likely thing is, we're still going to need to come into contact with a bank eventually. It's a weird one for me. I get to the point where I'm like this now, and I'm just sat back thinking like, well, can we ever really truly change the fundamental foundations of the banks? Like we say about governments, can we ever truly change Parliament? Like, can it ever truly be changed for the greater good? The actual real greater good though, not no hot fuzz greater good. But it's a weird one, guys. People talk about all the time, and I know a lot of people talk about without really understanding it, but basically it's centralization versus decentralization. And it comes down to that with the home network as well. It's decentralizing your home network, your home data, your home security system. So I said to someone last night, I've ordered my own network. It cost about 600 quid, 700 quid. Like, oh, a bit dear that, innit? When you can get one ready to go on Amazon for 300 quid. I'm like, what you on about? What you on about? Go and get me a router with a firewall, a 16-way fucking switch or an 8-way switch, a cloud key with a terabyte cloud storage in me fucking house, a security camera with audio, and a couple of little bits. Go and get me that for 3 ton, mate. You're talking out your ass. You can't get that. So basically, the be all and end all of this is now I'm explaining that Google is centralized cloud storage. So I can choose to go Google Drive, and I can get like 15 gigabytes for free, yeah, off Google, and then I have to start paying if I want anything more than 15 gigabytes. Same with Microsoft Dropbox and all that. They will charge you when you want a certain amount. So you pay that to Google a month, no danger. Don't bother me. You pay that. Your house gets robbed, your car gets crashed into, anything like that happens, your cameras on the house could have been securing it to your home network. Yeah, your home network, your home cloud storage. I mean, it's like, oh, but someone could hack me. I'm like, how many hackers do you know, mate? How many hackers know you? How many hackers gonna want your wallets? Seriously? You honestly think a hacker is coming for you before they go for Google Drive? Because seriously, man, you need to wake up if you do. You need to stop fucking dreaming. Hackers will go for Google Drive, they'll go for Microsoft Dropbox, they'll go for OneDrive, they'll go for Sony's emails before they go for yours, mate. Trust me. They'll go for Disney's emails, Hillary's emails, Trump's emails, everyone else's emails. They're not going to care about your little home system. So it is actually safer to have your data outside of Google. Now, don't get us wrong, you're still going to browse the internet through Brave, mostly. You're still going to hit cookies now and then and all that, but you're going to control your cloud, you'll control your security system, you can add to it electronic door locks, smart devices of the future, but for 500 to 600 quid, you get the base network. And like I've said, it sounds a lot of money to someone, but someone around near me the other day, the car got legitimately just heard a bang in the morning, went outside and someone had hit and run the car with their car, scratched to death down the side, didn't see who did it, got to pay out now. If they had a camera on their house that was in a position where it could have picked up the number plate, it could have just contacted the car owner. The car was stolen, it's criminal activity, and the other insurer could sort it out in it because that car was fucking stolen and rammed into your car. But if you can't see the evidence, mate, you haven't got a home network or at least a home security system. You see, like, people like to buy house alarms for a couple of £100, then they go and buy some security cameras for a couple of £100, and then they get some really good door locks for a couple of £100, and then they still don't even own their own home network. It's on Virgin or Sky. It's like, spend your first £300 or £400 on your home network, and then add device after device, add the door contact, add the passive infrared contact, add the speaker. Do you know what I mean? You can actually get it then. So if someone walks into your driveway, your phone's pinged, someone's in your drive, they break into your house, they've broken into your house. You don't need the alarm with a bell box that everyone ignores these days. You want a home network to start controlling your own data and your own value. And then in the future, you've made the step towards taking control. It really is about taking control. Which is what DeFi is about, taking control of your own finance. You could have your Zoom, your Ledger, your Trezor, and everything just linked to your secure home network. No one else has access to it. Do you know what I mean? So, big things about to happen, guys. And I swear to God that most people are just waiting for price movement, and I do, don't get me wrong. I do want to buy my own house and all that stuff down the line, and I do want to invest in other things down the line, but we've got to be patient and do what we can. So I've ordered my home network and it's on its way now. It's going to be here like within the next week or so. So stay tuned for the video on how I set that up and stuff, and then we will be offering it as a service to set it up for other people. Obviously only people in the UK at first. Imagine how much it's going to cost me to go to Australia to fit one of these. It's not going to be worth it. But we'll start in the UK and we'll see how we go. And like I say, we'll all be online. So, excuse me, it will all be online. So you can go online and have a look at how I do it and just buy it yourself and fit it yourself if you like. I'm just going to offer my services to fit it for people who can't be arsed fitting it themselves. And they pay me a little butty for doing it for them. It's as simple as that. They'll buy the gear for exactly what the gear is worth online. They'll see it themselves, they'll get the receipts, and then they'll just pay me a little butty on the top for fitting it for them. If you're interested, give me a shout. And if you're not, or if you think you might be, but you're not quite yet, come to DLTCON in September, grab yourself a ticket, use Love4, capital L, capital F, DLT, all capitals, no spaces. So Love4 DLT, with the L's are capital, the F's are capital, and DLT's capital letters. Use that at checkout as a voucher code to get 25% off, bring it out 30 odd quid. And come, and I'll show it you. And after DLTCon, we're going to look at fitting it in people's houses. So, you know the dance. Invest in internet of value, exactly what we're doing. Invest in yourself, exactly what we're doing. Turn hobbies into revenue, exactly what we're trying to do. Yeah. So, we love crypto. We love home networks. We love decentralized finance. We love the internet of value. And we love you. Wishing health and happiness to you and yours. Until the next one. Peace.